Okay, I'm Silvia Borando. I'm the editorial manager of Minibombo, which is a publishing house based in Reggio Emilia, Italy, born 3 years ago, so we are quite young. We develop books and apps dedicated to very small children from 2 to 5 years old. Okay, our very first book that we published in March 2013 was the White Book book and White Book app. Well, they start from the same idea, but then they develop into different ways. For example, in the White Book, which is a wordless story, we tell a story of this little painter who starts painting with the first color, keeps painting and discovers something. Birdies, 6 birdies in this case, and he's very happy. But when you turn the page, oh, the birds fly away, and the boy is a little upset. And so he tries a new color and keeps going. In the app, the kid can be the painter himself, and you're in front of 18 different colors to choose from and a paintbrush. So let's try with the blue. And just with your finger, start painting. And in the color, you discover something. And if you touch the characters, they have some funny reaction, and they leave the screen saying goodbye and bringing you to the main menu and start all over. Describe it probably more as a game, but it's so simple and there's a lot of space for imagination, so why not? It can become a story too. And of course the app is much nicer if a kid and an adult use it together and talk about it and ask questions and personalize the use of the app. They're both difficult, and they're difficult in different ways. A book has a shape and has some elements that define a rhythm, a path of the narration that you must know really well to develop, which is the turning of the page and that moment, and the size of the book. So different elements you have to consider. But in the app, which is different, because you must consider also the interaction of the kid, which it's also in the book, of course, because kids can talk and can say what they like. But the interaction doesn't modify the story. And so that's something you have to consider while developing an app, which is probably difficult and different, let's say different from a book. And then there's a very technical part related to code writing and development, which must be known really well by people who want to design an app, because often creativity and technical skills are related somehow. In order to create, you must know how the app will be developed, and you have to know your limits. So, while a book can be more, say, free, an artist can create, and then it's the structure. The app needs more probably synergy, more cooperation. But they're both difficult. A book takes, let's say, I said 1.5 years to develop, to create. And same for the app for us. I think in Italy especially, at a certain point, a lot of different publishers tried also the digital world, tried to expand their stories. But what they did is to use something that was already on paper and try to adapt it somehow for a digital mean. And that probably didn't work too well. And also, as I've already said, apps are really difficult technically speaking, and they are costly, they're pricey too, so that's probably something that didn't encourage that. And in Italy we have a very small market at the moment, so that's another reason probably why. Some people tried, but then they decided not to.